By virtue of the authority vested in me as regent of the Nelly Custis chapter of the National Society of the Daughters of American Revolution, I now declare this meeting in session. Please remain standing through the singing of the national anthem. Silence your phones, please. I'm hoping that's on tomorrow. I know you can figure it out. Daughters, we meet to further the objectives of our society, Daughters of American Revolution, to honor the memory of our ancestors, to foster great citizenship, and to emphasize the privilege and duty of patriotism. Light shines. Work. Glorify your Father who is in heaven. Praise him, sun and moon. Praise him, all your shining stars. I think we forgot to read these and I apologize. As the person that usually moves in is not here. Preamble to the Constitution of the United States. We the people
of the United States, establish justice, ensure domestic, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, through blessings of liberty, for ourselves, prosperity, supreme.
The flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, with liberty and justice for all.
I believe in the United States of America, as the government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from consent of the government. Democracy in a republic, sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon those principles, equality, justice, and humanity, for which American patriots sacrificed their lives and fortune. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and to defend it against all enemies.
Okay, someone's gonna have to start circling around because I'm tone deaf.
Oh, can you see? What's the point? We there. That the markets lands those frustrations and other songs. Inspired all the maybe orange was so to be Love bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much. And you want to introduce our guest speaker?
Recent findings are this. The new development director for the Kate Duncan Smith DAR school. As you may or may not know, a former director, Beth Cagle, has recently retired from the position. She has left with some big shoes to fill. In the process of reaching out to DAS check the members to introduce and contact anything you may need regarding KDS. The primary role as development director is to promote the growth of the school, the educational outreach and fundraising activities. Thank you so much for choosing KDS as the beneficiary for your day of service. I'll be looking forward to those flyers to arrive in our office, and they are much appreciated. Would also be happy to schedule a Zoom meeting with the chapter on that date and time and answer any questions. I'll give a little background about me. I am a 1997 graduate of KDS, received a Bachelor of Arts degree in graphic design from the Art Institute of Atlanta in 2002. At graduation, he has accumulated more than 16 years of experience in graphic design and marketing industry through freelance business. Also gained experience in fundraising during my 3 years as chairman of the Grant Playground and Recreation Association, which is an organization founded to provide support for the Kidtopia Playground and Grant. I have been married to Kathy Hodges, a 1996 KDS graduate for 21 years, and have 3 children, 2 of whom, Regan and Reed, currently attend KDS, and one, Riley, who was a 2022 KDS graduate. My family and I live in Grant. In my spare time, I enjoy spending time with my family. Look forward to doing my part. Special place known as the Gem of Duncan Mountain continues to shine for generations to come. And he attached the photo.
No, cover up. You gotta cover up.
Good morning.
Morning.
Everyone hear me fine? How are things in Virginia this morning?
Beautiful.
Good. Well, I got up early this morning and did some Saturday morning yard selling before I came in for my meeting with you guys.
Oh, my goodness.
We had quite a few yard sales going on up here on the mountain this morning, but it was a little cool outside, but I managed to get out and find a few things. Well, I hope all of you are doing well. If you will give me just one moment, I'm going to share my screen and then I will get started with my presentation.
You guys. You.
Okay, can everybody see?
Yes.
Good. Well, good afternoon. I hope everyone's doing okay. And my thanks to Suzanne Gallagher for inviting me to speak and for that kind introduction this morning. I'm always eager to tell the story of KDS and spread the word about all the good works being done at our school. Today, I will talk about the remarkable history of the school, its students, and the programs and services we provide here. Opened by the Alabama Society Daughters of the American Revolution in 1924, the Kate Duncan Smith DAR School serves any child in grades pre-K through 12 living on Gunner Mountain and surrounding areas in Northeast Alabama. KDS opened on February 26, 1924, on Kate Duncan Smith's 80th birthday. Ms. Smith was an Alabama State Regent and later served as an honorary Vice President General in SDAR, and her portrait hangs outside the Alabama Period Room in Memorial Continental Hall. 43 students were in attendance during the first week of school. By 1928, the school had experienced substantial growth with 6 teachers and 264 pupils. The National Society DAR formally recognized Kate Duncan Smith DAR School at its 37th Continental Congress in April of 1928, with the passing of a resolution urging societies at large to cooperate with the State Society of Alabama in its efforts to enlarge the school and increase its usefulness. Although much has changed at KDS since the school's opening more than 97 years ago, the mission remains the same today as it did in 1924. To provide opportunities for educational and personal growth for students while emphasizing patriotism, responsible citizenship, and the historical legacy of the school. Today, more than 1,300 students, over half of whom live at or below the poverty line, have the privilege of attending this DAR school. Many of the students who attend KDS do not have the necessities many of us take for granted. That is why we have a multitude of ways for individuals and chapters to get involved in supporting those in need. Our rewards programs are an important part of that mission. These include Amazon Smile, box tops for education, recycling empty inkjet and toner cartridges, our Publix Partners program, and community coffee program. By saving proofs of purchase, KDS earns cash through the box tops for education and community coffee programs. We also receive nominal income from the print cartridge recycle program. One of the easiest and most popular rewards programs continues to be the Amazon Smile program. It is an automatic way for you to support KDS every time you shop with Amazon at no cost to you. From August of 2021 until today, KDS has received $2,150 from the Amazon Smiles program. We also have Amazon wish lists set up on the Amazon website. There you can shop for art supplies, health clinic needs, school supplies, and items for our Patriot Pantry. For links to the Amazon wish list, visit kdsdar.org. In addition to our rewards programs, there are other ways to support KDS. Those include our Steadfast Loyal Ever True Annual Fund, our Children's Fund, our Blessings Bags and Patriot Pantry programs, our KDS Classroom Honor Roll program, our College Scholarship Fund, our Christmas Fund, our Endowment Fund, and lastly, our newest endeavor, the 100th Anniversary Project, which I will talk more about shortly. Of these, one of the most immediate needs is our Blessings Bags program. This year, we have seen an unexpected rise in the number of students needing this service. 320 students per week are currently receiving Blessings Bags. That is a 45% increase from the previous school year. We are anticipating these numbers to grow for next year, and with the cost of food increasing, it is important that we continue to receive support for this important program. We never want any of our students to go without food, because if you come to school hungry, you're not learning. One of the greatest gifts given to a KDS student is the opportunity to further his or her education. Approximately $150,000 in DAR sponsored scholarships is awarded annually, representing some 70 new scholarships and 50 renewals for students who maintain good grades and make progress towards completing their degrees. Dual enrollment scholarships are also available to help students complete their required high school coursework while receiving college credit. We have a robust arts program, which includes high school band, choir, and visual arts, and an elementary school arts enrichment program that is funded by Friends of DAR Schools Fund. A work scholarship program makes it possible to employ students after school and during the summer months. Students working as janitorial staff, office helpers, and maintenance assistants learn valuable work skills, gain real-life experience to help build their resumes, and earn a much-needed paycheck for themselves and their families. KDS has a strong career and technical education program, including family and consumer sciences and agri-science. Students who participate in these courses gain hands-on skills and earn credentials allowing them to transition seamlessly into the workforce after graduation. Our campus also boasts a museum and archives, which shares not only the history of the school, but also tells the story of the school's relationship with the community and with the DAR. The Steadfast, Loyal, Ever True Annual Fund campaign was introduced as a means of increasing unrestricted income for the school. Unrestricted means that it is not tied to a specific project or fund and may be used where most needed. This fund plays a critical role in addressing the day-to-day maintenance needs of our 240-acre campus. The annual fund helps support projects both small and large. Here's a list of some of the small projects completed since August of last year. These include repairing, painting, or staining all campus benches, replacing the rope for all central campus flagpoles, new vacuum cleaners for use in admin building, the chapel, the Michigan Center, and the Log Cabin Museum, Jacobs Building roof repairs and new paint in the teacher's workroom, new battery for the maintenance department lift. Larger projects include stripping and sealing the parking lots. This was a big project for us. Adding a concrete walkway between the middle school and lunchroom, mulch and pine straw for campus-wide landscaping, monthly ADS security, which includes security and fire monitoring campus-wide, annual sprinkler system inspection, annual termite inspection renewal and inspection campus-wide, and accounting system annual maintenance and support plan cost. So you can see how important supporting our Steadfast, Loyal, Ever True plan on our annual program, how important that is for us. On the KDSDAR.org website, we continuously update a list of specific projects or items in need of sponsorship. These include items like a new area rug for an elementary classroom, Chromebooks for high school students, and a pitching machine for our softball team, just to name a few. We need your help promoting our various giving opportunities. To make this easier for you, we have beautiful promotional materials that are free and available for you to use now. We ship these materials to individuals, but also a chapter and state meetings free of charge. Now for some exciting news. Kate Duncan Smith DAR School is turning 100 in 2024. We are celebrating 100 years of education, history, patriotism, and tradition. To mark this milestone, we are excited to announce a project that will pay tribute to the unique history of our school and create a central campus gathering place to be enjoyed by patriots for generations to come. It is truly a special time in the history of our school. Much thought and planning has gone into the project because not only will it mark the centennial anniversary of the founding of KDS, but it will also construct and rejuvenate a neglected space in the heart of our historic campus. The project will unite our campus and our community by focusing on shared experience, strengthening our connection to our history, and serving as a reminder of how the past shaped us to inform our present and mold our future. You are looking at the current photos of the east lawn of the Pennsylvania Bell Tower that was constructed in 1937. I'm pleased to present to you the KDS DAR School Centennial Campus Commons. As you can see, this will completely transform this area of campus. I will now play for you a video of the architectural rendering of the completed project. generosity of the Daughters of the American Revolution, KDS alumni, students, faculty and staff, friends, and community is critical to the success of this project. You can secure your part in honoring our beloved gem of Gunner Mountain on the eve of its centennial through several available sponsorship opportunities. Sponsorship levels range from our patrons level starting at $500 and go up to our blue level at $25,000. Donor benefits will vary based on the level of sponsorship. The map you see on the right is color coordinated to coincide with the various donor levels. Every donor of $500 or more will be recognized on the permanent project recognition plaque. Printed materials are available with more information about sponsoring the Centennial Campus Commons project. These can be mailed to individuals or chapter meetings free of charge. Did y'all receive these in the mail to be handed out today?
Did you send them to Suzanne?
I did.
Okay, well, Suzanne is on a college campus tour with her son, so she probably does.
Okay. Well, she probably has those because we overnighted them so that they would be delivered on Friday. So, and what you see on your screen here is some of the flyers that we had sent along with some general brochures. So I was just going to refer you to that if you had them with you today, but if not, you can get those from her at your next meeting. Here's another premiere for you all today. I'm excited to show you our newest accessory item, the Kate Duncan Smith 100th anniversary cameo. This beautiful cameo can be worn either as a brooch or as a necklace pendant. These are available for pre-order at the KDS online store and should ship within the next couple of weeks. Other limited edition 100th anniversary items include stickers and notepads, lanyards, the Kate Duncan Smith pendant charm, and both short and long sleeve t-shirts. These items are also available at our KDS online store. You can find more information about the KDS 100th anniversary project and the different levels of sponsorship on our website at kdsdar.org. Visitors to the site can complete an easy-to-use online form to make their pledge of support. They will also have the option to make their gift in honor or in memory of someone. Those who pledge will have the option to pay the entire pledged amount all at once or make payments until the pledged amount is fulfilled. The final balance must be paid no later than June 1st, 2024. To see our entire collection of KDS merchandise, visit the KDS store. Please check the site often as we are adding new merchandise regularly. You can also shop in person at the KDS DAR School Administrative Office if you ever visit campus. Make plans now to visit our beautiful KDS campus. A great time to come is during the fall and attend our Dedication Day festivities, which include the annual craft show and the famous basket luncheon. Here are some photos from our recent 98th Dedication Day celebration. We also have daughters who visit us in the spring to attend and present awards and scholarships at our awards day and graduation day ceremonies. Of course, you do not have to wait for a special occasion to visit us at KDS. Our doors are always open year-round. Campus tours are available Monday through Friday. from 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. To instill in students a sense of patriotism, to form an understanding of their civic responsibilities, and to develop an appreciation for the heritage of their school and nation remains the mission of KDS. It is for these reasons I'm most proud to be a KDS alumni. I'm also proud to have two of my own children attending KDS DAR school today. It is my hopes that all DAR daughters will visit our campus on Gunner Mountain at least once in their lifetime. It is hard to describe the feeling of being there in person until you've seen it for yourself. When you do, like so many others, you will return home with a special place in your heart for KDS. We do hope that you will make plans to visit us soon. Remember, KDS is your DAR school. Whether it be in small ways or large, please do your part in making sure that this place that we call the Gem of Gunner Mountain continues to sparkle for the next 100 years. I've enjoyed speaking to you all today about KDS, and as always, thank you for all you do. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you.
Now, I want to tell you that we have been ordered or going to send you over $700 worth of stuff off your wish list.
Did you ask me a question? I'm sorry, I had a hard time understanding.
He's sending a check.
Okay. Well, thank you. Well, that's good to know. Thank you very much.
That's
I appreciate
nice.
that. No, I had a hard time hearing. Your voice was a little muffled on my end.
Go down more toward the microphone.
We went into your wish list and we're sending over $700 worth of stuff off your wish list. Should get there shortly.
Very good. Well, we certainly
that's
appreciate
nice.
that. And be sure to, like I said, we mailed out to Miss Gallagher a packet of information that's got a general information, but also it has the different ways to support KDS. A lot of the things that I went over in today's presentation are on there. I know it was a lot, and there's some things on there that I did not touch on today. So be sure to get those from her for your next meeting and look over those. And if you have any questions about anything, you can call me here at my office anytime, and I'll be happy to help answer any of those that I can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stop sharing your screen. Thank you.
Okay. Next on our agenda is the swearing in of our new members, Carrie and
Good morning, everyone. Before we start the swearing in ceremony, I want to welcome all of our guests. We have a lot of guests today, so I was hoping. First of all, I'd like to introduce Dale Sayers, who's over here. Dale is a member of the Scratchtown chapter of the AR in Hanover, Virginia, and north of Richmond. She tells me I'm over there. Dale Sayers is important to our chapter because she did the heavy lift to help with Cheryl's AIR to get it across the finish line. We did the Virginia DAR State and News Research Chair, and we're so thankful for your help with Cheryl, and thank you for being with us. And I told her, we've had several long phone conversations while we were plotting out our strategy to get this across. And I told her, I said, not if, but when Cheryl gets approved, I will invite you. And she came, so this is her. So thank you, Dale. Melissa Montgomery here. Melissa is a member of the DAR chapter in DC, and she has interested transferring to our chapter because it's close to work home. Do you want to say anything? Thank you. Is Kathy actually here? Okay. Kathy, welcome. Kathy is also interested in transferring into the other topic. Welcome, Kathy.
Lived here a very long time, since 1999. Very through a family, retired. And really like your subject and the topic.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. We look forward to having you join us. Sonia, would you like to introduce Carol on the desk, please?
This is Carol Harlow, and I met her at the meeting in Springfield. You know, I live in quite often. And she had mentioned to someone here that she was in DAR, and they brought her right over the day. And Carol moved here right after college from Illinois. Correct me anything I say is wrong. She is a major fundraiser. She has raised money for the National World War II Museum, the National Army Museum, and honor flights. So we would be happy to have them. National Nelly Custis fundraiser. And she is married. And we're hoping that her paperwork hopefully will go easy. Anything else you want to add?
Thank you for letting me join you today. Caroline Walton is one of our new members to be joining today, and she'd like to introduce her daughter, who's my daughter,
Freshman at why did Congress
she said 14 years old, for a few years, 4 years. And Kristen, you belong here? Kristen, did you bring any guests with you? My friend is Rhonda Brown. Great, wonderful. Ann Sparks and Sarah Dillons. Hi, did you all bring any visitors or guests with you today? Okay, and last but not least, Susan, would you like to introduce your guest?
I don't miss anybody. I have, of course, my church family from St. Mark, and Reverend Meredith there is now at St. David. Reverend Porter in the back, our families go way back. And then I have my friends here, Martha, and Sue, and Leslie, you're all from our senior prison meeting. And then you support me, Martha's the one that helped me get my poker ancestors in. And then my sister and my nieces, they would have just killed me if I didn't fight them. My friend Daria, my daughter Amber, she was wet and she couldn't. Mariah, life and died with her, so she came too. And then I have my friends up here on the street. Many of these people are actually my cousins and my brother. Like there's Mary Beth's stepmother, and my VAR cousin Sharon. Oh, you guys met her before. She's been mentioned in Arkansas. And then Lynn, Bob Lynn is a cousin. And I see Donna, and then my brother and Michelle. Yeah, you guys started.
Oh, I know, 7 years.
7 years.
I know this has been a very large team effort. I think at least 3 regions and 3 more registrars have worked with Sarah.
I think I forgot that he shared my brother's
I remember meeting Cheryl when we came to our first meeting, and Amber, you were here making a video of your mother's, you were a issue, you're probably long graduated by now, but I remember you were making a video of your mother's journey to join the DAR, and so I'm so excited to back here and we're crossing. The road. Did I miss any visitors? I know we have a little more than normal. But it feels more encouraging. I will turn this over to our chaplain, and our new members who are coming up for the students.
You all remember, please come up.
And mask off. Get your just for a minute.
Faithful, loyalty to the bylaws and the national society, knowledge of the national society, the United States. The common faithfully, the whole Constitution of the United States.
Yes.
We promise that at all times, we will promote the justice for the national society. We are ready.
Cheryl will have the record for how long it's taken her to get into DR ever. 7 years. We welcome you all. Just want you to know the reason that all of us are here for her is because I think your message will be given by Dan.
Dear daughter, in October, we celebrate 132 years since the founding of our National Society in 1890. It is remarkable to reflect on the incredible legacy of our founders and how that's lasted over time. Today, we are more than 190,000 women strong and engage in activities all over the country and world, and everything we do remains grounded in service and patriotism. As you meet with your chapter or states on and around October 11th to celebrate the DAR National Day of Service, we hope that you pause to reflect on the vision that four courageous women, Mary Destra, Eugene Washington, Mary Smith Lockwood, and Ellen Harding Wallow, had to establish an organization to perpetuate the memory of our revolutionary ancestors through service. This month also marks the 130th anniversary of the first recorded organized recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Hearing the pledge recited in unity always stirs my own love of country and motivates me to share this patriotism with others. As we celebrate Stars and Stripes Forever through this milestone, please consider ways that Chapman might share the pledge in your communities through displays, attending naturalization ceremonies, or by highlighting the anniversary on social media. I'm not very good at it. Also, please don't forget to apply for the new $500 celebration grants available to all chapters during the right administration. These grants, which are part of the present general project, are designed to celebrate our nation's 50th birthday and the patriots who achieved American independence. Everything you need to get started, including ideas and application instructions, is available via the America 250 committee page on the DAR website. As we enjoy the crisp fall weather, this is also the perfect time to reach out to local schools regarding opportunities for students, including various DAR sponsored scholarships and contests and needs that chapters might be able to fill. Please see the community classroom committee webpage. Thank you for your time and dedication. Thank you for the time and dedication that you give our society. Together, let's rejoice in our DAR ties of service and friendship. And let Edwards Rouse go. President.
Thank you, Ann. Sonia, would you like to read the national defense? The National Defender is the publication of our national society. New members, you can access it by going to the dar.org website and logging in as a member. All members and then put in the microphone. I thought I talked loud enough anyway, but by putting in on the national page, put in click on member, and then you would select your state, your chapter, and put in your national number. And the National Defender actually has a link from the main page. This particular issue, the current issue, they did have a lengthy article about Constitution Week and the beginnings of it. It's very interesting. I want to go back and read that since we did celebrate that last month. But the article I wanted to point out, I thought was interesting, is called Patriotism in Your Purse. You never know what you're going to find when you're renovating. Well, the Tinsley family of Grand Junction, Colorado, was renovating a former Italian grocery store when they found a tube of lipstick in the ceiling. Now, it wasn't just any lipstick, but it was Elizabeth Arden's 1941 Victory Red lipstick. And after learning of its significance, the Tinleys decided to donate their discovery to the Military Women's Memorial. During World War II, white red lipstick became a symbol of patriotism and an expression of strength and confidence, especially given that Hitler had reported a hatred of red lipstick and makeup. Spurred on by the U.S. Committee on Military Industrial Production, which declared that cosmetics are not just necessary, but they are vital. Well, cosmetic companies stepped up their production. Red. One such company, Elizabeth Arden, was approached by the Marine Corps to produce a lipstick for their women Marines. Well, the result was Montezuma Red, which matched the hat form, the scarf, and the 3 chevrons of their uniform. Victory Red was the civilian version. Other companies joined in with lipsticks that became named Regimental Red, Fighting Red, Rocket Red, Patriot Red, and Grenadier Red. It was patriotism that you could carry in your purse. Yeah, there's also been a book that this was taken from. It was called The Red Menace, How Lipstick Changed the Face of American History. Well, some of you have mothers that you remember wore red for a long time. My mother was one of those. She always wore dark red. Her part of telling the world. Minutes is posted and have been approved, and I need 2 volunteers for this week's meeting. Volunteers. We have minutes. Okay, Barbara and Sarah. Did you get that? Thank you very much. Speaking of minutes, Don is not here today, so thank you very much, Nancy, for sitting in. Region report. I attended the 9/11 event at the Pentagon with Barbara Evans, Bonnie Wilkins, Cheryl Sims. She's been active for a long time. And and me. I knew there were 4 of us. I was like, the ceremony was very thought out, and it was in the rain, so it was nice. We had to wait because the governor of Virginia had a ceremony. We couldn't go in until after all the clearance was in. There was a rededication ceremony of Lieutenant Presley O'Bannon Highway Marker, and it was presented by the Prince William Resolve Chapter. Mary Beth Cunning and I attended that. That was at the Marine Corps Museum. We haven't been to the Marine Corps Museum. It's really interesting. No, I'm not a Marine, but it was. It is. First Vice Regent Suzanne Gallagher is not here today. She's off to college to look for colleges for her son. And, you go when they ask you. Is there any Chaplain Barbara Evans? Do you have any?
There were no birthdays since last month, but there were no new birthdays since the last meeting. I did send a get well card to Mrs. Louise DAR. She's in Texas for her hip and is recovering. We do have one very unfortunate incident in that Tammy's sister, Janet Solomon, passed away over the weekend. She is in Waynesboro, and the final resting place would be in Canada. They have a single spot. So if anybody will certainly send a card, and if anybody would like to send a card to, yeah, with a member of Nelly Custis. And we gave her, she was one of the recipients of our social valor last year. She had been ill, but they thought she was recovering, and obviously did not. So
Natalie knows Pamela really well. Dan, is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
It was very sudden. She tripped in the kitchen and she went down and she called her son, and her son Matthew was talking to her while they were calling 911 for the ambulance. The son went out on the porch to make sure that the ambulance didn't go by the house. And by the time they got back to the kitchen, she had died. She was 6 years old.
Wow.
She served in the Army and she had one son, Matthew. Pamela is still in Waynesboro and she's taking care of the family, the funeral arrangements and the burial. Well, she's being cremated and it will take place in the Canadian.
And we'll have a memorial service here when Pamela can attend at her. Probably either November or December. Maybe
Probably
later.
December because we'll be out of town.
Oh, yes, I forgot your gallivanting. Probably December. Treasurer Bonnie.
you have the monthly treasurer's report.
I did not get it.
Oh, I sent it yesterday. Okay. Yeah. All right, so good news is that our membership drive that has been going on for a month or so, we have received dues from 150 members, and we have 2 that are outstanding, which is outstanding, which is and so now that that's in, we'll be sending out the making the national payments, national dues. And I have received 20 subscriptions from our members for the American Spirit magazine. And we already have 27 members who have existing memberships that are in effect until 2024, 25. So that makes 47 subscriptions from us. And I'll be submitting the 20 new ones probably in the next week. And that way, that's any issues. And the other item is the yearbooks. 38 members ordered yearbooks. That's our directory membership members. And we have it online on the member Nelly Custis website, but some people order paper copies. And yeah. Anyway, so we have 38 orders for hard copies, and the cost that we charged everyone was $5. We found out that, like everything else, the cost was going up, and so they're $8 a piece now. So what we're proposing is, if you still want yours, if you pay me the extra $3 or send it to us, get with me. I have the list of it. So we just have to cover that cost.
And if you don't want it, we'll give you your $5 back.
Do you have any today?
No,
When will they be available?
well, I guess we need to find out. We have to, Noreen is still getting some costs.
It'll be in my report. I have a over there, the book itself. And I'd like everyone to look at this information, make sure it's correct before we go to print, since it is costly. We want to make sure it's accurate. And at any rate, there's a few changes that are happening. I'm trying to get it all done before we print it. But we have a couple where I'm checking on other print. $8 seems a little high, so I'm checking on others to see what we can get a lower price.
Are there going to be any extras in case we didn't sign up? Are there going to be any extras in case we didn't sign up for one, or? A book?
Well, just let me know, I guess, or Noreen, know, right? How do you want to handle that?
I'm sorry.
If somebody wanted extra, wanted one that didn't sign up already.
We can print extras just in case that happens, rather than, it's cheaper to print in bulk if we can.
Yeah.
So we'll print some extras.
Okay, so as far as the monthly report for September, I guess I'll just, we've received a lot of chapter and veterans organization donations from our members. But I guess without having the report, I'll just say that the revenue that we received for the month of September was, and that includes the dues and everything, is $21,955.
Is that your starting?
That was the revenue that came in.
So what was your starting end of month in September?
The end of August balance was 17,000.
Wow.
25, and then our current balance is 21,955. I only had one check that I wrote this month, and that was $45 for a member transfer. Yeah, which one of our new members that transferred in. And the ending balance is $21,910. And as we discussed last month, we'll be
we're in a position where once all of the dues are paid and everything, and we see what our balance is, we can, as a chapter, come up with in our regents, recommendations, come up with what we want, a project we want to do. The other chapters that I talked with have purchased plaques or memorial benches or patriotic or education projects, so there's opportunities. The only other thing I have is they'll be passing around the school buses for this change, and these school bus piggy banks are for, the money goes to the DAR schools, and it's not just that Kate Duncan Smith that we just heard about, but there are 5, I think, authorized DAR schools, and they're all in rural parts like North Carolina, Tennessee, I think.
Cross North, Hillman in Massachusetts, KDS, of course. There are 3 DAR schools. There are 2 assigned DAR sponsors. So one is the 3 KDS is and are literally the fund comes from DAR. Crossnor and Hillman, they solicit DAR to give them money, but they are not 100% DAR schools.
And I put a little piece of foam in the bottom of these so they won't make so much noise for the people.
Oh.
Just pass it around.
Here you have a
Nothing further, Charlotte. If anybody wants to add.
Thank you.
correspondence secretary, Noreen. Noreen, do you have anything?
No, I think another thing I only have. Have it over here, as I mentioned, we're please check.
They're really nice just to have foothold and not have to go through. If you're as old as I am, it's harder to get into the computer than it is if you were 5 years old and started looking.
Amen.
So that's why we still different laws. Karen George, recording secretary, Don is off and about. Karen's off and about. Our historian, and so is Susan. Whole business. Is there anybody that would like to talk about East Across America? No.
Sure, we are filled in December, but not January, February, March, April. Oh, pass my board around again, please. It's not a hard job, none of them are hard.
And if you sign up for the raffle, you don't have to bring in a whole bunch of stuff. And there's a lot of us on the executive board that have drawers of gifts, and some of us have closets of gifts that you just get because, oh my goodness, wouldn't somebody like this? Or, oh, I buy this, but I can't buy it for myself. So I'll just put it there, and then when no one gets it, then I'll get it from you. So there's a lot of us that can bring in extra stuff if you just give us a bus. That's
And today somebody signed up for December, so we're good for the so it's January, February, 2023. You know.
okay, back to all this.
Yes, sure.
Mr. Cosner.
Sorry, well, I'm gonna get sick of seeing you, David.
People that aren't there and others are still on.
Lead Across America, Linda Meyer is the point of contact. We talked about this last time. Our national, the chapter that we give to, the cemetery that we give to is the Alexandria National Cemetery. But you can designate any cemetery you want. A lot of people do Arlington Cemetery. The website will be in the newsletter probably in the last newsletter or video at the end, you can go on to the website, fill it out, easy to fill out. Send the money, who you want it to go to, but we make $5 off of every week. And that's a good time. So it's really a great thing to do. I hope you all like to do it. If you have any questions, or the buyer, you know, I don't again.
Oh, yes, Nelly Custis pins.
I'm
Barbara.
Nelly Custis. There's no meaning. 2012, they sold these lovely Nelly Custis pins. It doesn't show up very well. Their commissions are special, and we have 5 left. So if you would like them, please let me know today, and hopefully we'll have them at the November meeting. If you paid for a pin in the September meeting, you don't have it yet, probably. You'll get it in November.
Probably not, because Pamela has the pins.
Well, I know, but she's gonna get them.
She is, okay.
She's gonna come back.
When she comes, okay.
I'll go sit on her doorstep. If somebody did order the pin last month and paid with a $50 bill, please let me know. Okay, which I want to know unless you paid with a $50 bill. But if you did pay, you will get them. But there are only 5 left. They're really.
You better not enjoy it too.
They're really unique.
I think I saw someone that was carrying it around their neck. Is there someone here that wore theirs around their neck?
There you go. You can wear it around your neck. Yeah.
I don't know, only on this side. You can put it on the sash, but it has to be on this side, not on this side. Well, this one, yeah, this one is different. This wasn't, isn't official.
No,
It's not the right thing. Okay, Suzanne, would you like to talk about Constitution Week? Suzanne and Natalie, with Constitution Week for us. I want to thank all of the ladies who helped deliver the kits and all to the schools. Will you stand up, all the ladies who helped by doing that, please? Oh, we have 16 schools. So that's a lot of going around. I really appreciate it. And our newest, one of our newest members is 4 schools. So thank you. Also, with doing that, Proclamation Day is an important day, obviously. And every year we attend the Alexandria City Council, the mayor's signature, and we receive our copy, the Nelly Custis copy of the signature every year. It's a wonderful, wonderful, I can't say how wonderful it is, because these programs are not just Justin Wilson signing the proclamation. We have 4 schools and from the elementary schools and the high school of the city of Alexandria, and the students do outstanding presentations. And I have also for our book, we have, if any of you get the Zebra, there's an article in this month's with pictures. The pictures aren't as many as in other years, but and the Alexandria Gazette also had articles, and they actually had wonderful pictures of the students doing various things. They sang the Star Spangled Banner. They did all all kinds of different things. And this is the elementary schools, 4th and 6th graders. And then one group of 3rd graders. So one of the most interesting things happened. We always have a couple that comes in and colonial garb. And the woman talks about being a woman during that time, somebody who had her own business. And she was talking about the fact that women couldn't control their own money back in those days. And immediately, this little arm went up in the crowd, with all the students. And so she said, "Do you have a question?" And the little girl said, "Who made that law?" The entire room erupted and people were clapping. But imagine this 4th grader, maybe, I think, who sat there and listened to this, and that little arm, it was amazing. So, just hear things about it. We always look at people who want to come. I know that we love going that way, and I love doing it, and so it's really a wonderful opportunity.
May I say something? I'm the District 5, well, I'm the state Constitution Chair. So our District 5, not just Nelly Custis, had lots of representation there. We filled in about four pews. Yeah, so. Can I have a copy of the proclamation for my report? Good, thank you. Thank you. Okay, you want me to make the copy and bring it back?
Natalie, you want to talk about the Armed Forces Retirement Party
Yes, I have 2 things.
and the POHEC ceremony?
Yes, we'll do POHEC first.
Okay.
Ladies, I was invited to POHEC yesterday. Actually, I could have gone to Falls Church. There were 2 wreath layings yesterday for 2 outstanding women in our DAR. Marie Yoakum, who was a state regent, but then she also became an honorary vice president general. And Marion Moncure Duncan, who was the 25th president of NSDAR and also became an honorary president general. The interesting thing about Marie Duncan that I did not know is that when she became PG, she was 49 years old. Amazing, because she is the youngest president general to ever lead the society. I can't imagine. I don't think I would be in India. But in any case, yesterday, the president general was there with her entire executive board, with all of the state, well, I won't say all, because I don't think Alaska or Hawaii were there. Many of the state regents were there. And I also saw Tammy Clemens, who is the Alabama state regent, KDS. She and I have worked together on registration one probably for 10 years. So it was fun to see Tammy. This was a big do. They had 4 buses. They transported about 180 senior executives from NSDAR. It was a lot of hoopla. I understand that they paid about $1,800 for cakes and cookies and refreshments, and all the silver came out. I can't imagine Jenny Ansby, who is the first vice regent of Virginia DAR. She must have been polishing silver for 3 weeks. But in any case, it was a great event. And I do have the program for our historian. Now, the next thing any questions on that? Next thing I want to talk about is the Armed Forces Retirement Home in Northwest Washington, D.C. This is a retirement facility for enlisted personnel, all branches of the military. There is a campus, and it is a military campus. You have to go through the main gate to access the facilities. The residents, there are 205 residents at various levels of either ambulatory or whether they need assistance, and lots of assistance. They always have their annual Christmas party. This year it will be December the 16th at the Armed Forces Retirement Home. Nelly Custis can send 5 people. And the information has gone out to Marcy. If you want to go, let me tell you this, it is fun. We dance with the veterans. We serve them food and beverage. And yes, beverages are alcoholic. I did catch one man taking a six-pack of beer in the room. So, but it is fun. They sing, they dance, someone gives them gifts. Now, the gifts come from DAR. They come from District 5. Nelly Custis is leading this. This is my project. I have been assigned it by the District Director, Nancy Hill. And so there is on Amazon a gift registry, like a bridal shower or for a wedding, but it's called the Armed Forces Retirement Home, and it then says alumni. I posted all of the Armed Forces Retirement Home wish list requested, from hairbrushes to shampoo to conditioning to bins where they can put their knickknacks in or their food items. So that is on Amazon.com. You can send it directly to the Armed Forces Retirement Home. It's all done. All you have to do is click the button of which item you want. I hope that you will participate. We have to have all the items into them so that their elves can package them by November the 16th. So please act accordingly. Any questions?
If you don't, go ahead.
Oh, I don't have a question. This is after Natalie.
You after me?
No, no,
Oh.
we have a request from online and I just wanted to bring that up.
Okay. Oh, what's that?
It's one of the online participants would like Cheryl to speak. I don't want to put Cheryl on the top in the limelight. I thought you were done.
Yes, I am done. Unless there's any questions. Thank you.
If you'll bring your items at our November meeting, we'll make sure that they get to where they need to go, but sending them by Amazon is really
No,
easy.
they will not bring in any items. So they all have to go through Amazon.
Okay.
And if you want to participate, which you will probably let Marcy know, there's a specific drill. When you advance to the main gate, you have to present your photo ID and your COVID inoculations card. It is a requirement. You won't get past main gate unless you provide those two items. Once you park your car and you enter Scott Building, oh my God, they'll take your temperature. They'll make you sanitize your hands. Yes, you know the drill. They will check your shoes. They will check your car. Now, by all means, as I said in my message to Marcy, your shoes will not be, your dancing shoes, I said, your dancing shoes will not be violated by the sanitization. So you're okay there. But the bottom line is that it starts at 1, it ends at 3. And bring your dancing shoes.
Are masks required?
Yes, masks are required. N95 masks. No, I shouldn't say that. That's for my trip. I'm getting confused. Regular masks are required, but yes, masks are required. Okay. Any other? Sorry.
Would any of the new members like to talk? Any of you? Okay, Cheryl, you're on. All the rest of you are welcome to come.
Okay, I have a little something to say.
Those of you that are new, it's been 7 years for Cheryl, and that's why I am sure the request, because we've gone through this. I'm the third region that she's been.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of staying power to work with me. But I just want to thank everybody because this chapter has been wonderful in supporting me. And I probably would have not been able to hang in there for 7 years, if it weren't for the fact that I had so much support from people, not just inside the chapter, you know, but even outside. I met, by participating, I met a lot of daughters on various levels from various chapters, various states. I mean, it really felt like a sisterhood, and it kept, you know, urging me. And they were really outdone, just like me, when I didn't get in right away. What, you're still not in? No. But it's been a process, and I will say this, had it not been for the journey, I wouldn't have met all the people. Dale, I mean, I wouldn't have, it wouldn't have been as rich in a way, because I found out more distant relatives that I had. I found out more very interesting documents that I had. I met my Quaker friends through this. I mean, the whole experience. It was trying, but it really resulted in like really great things for me, very meaningful things for me. And I know my family, like, they're not really into this, but they will be one day. That's my hope. And you know, family's so important, and our genealogy is, and just knowing like some of my ancestors actually played a role in our nation's history. They were patriots and or supported them, even if we don't know exactly how some of them did, but we know they were there. I just think it's very important, and as we all know, just for the face of the AR, the inclusivity and the warmth that I felt. I've never experienced a lot of the things that, you know, people say. I've never experienced it, not one day since I began this journey. And I have to thank Charlotte, because Charlotte invited me into the, I'm like, nah. And she's like, you just come with me to this meeting. And I did. Little did I know. She had started my application, and but the joke was on her, but she didn't know it was going to take 7 years. The day she came and she had it in my file, which was quite large. A couple more documents from Karen. But I'm so excited today. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up from 1 to 4. And I was just a little excited, but it means so much to me that people are here from far and wide. Mary's stepmother was on, my cousins, my brother. There's so many people. It means a lot to my church friends, and I just thank you all. That we don't live to see the day. It's important to me. I appreciate it. The only way it would have been better if my mom had lived to see this day, because she's from a generation where she never would have expected it, and it was through her line that I was able to get it. Thank you.
Okay, DAR Day of Service. I noticed that some people did bring in some stuff, and we'll take that. And Susan is going to send it on out. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's what we wanted. A lot of people went on Amazon. Some of us had to use our daughters to do it for us. We did get it there. But I wanted you to know that we have over $700 worth of items already, and that's not including some of these. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure from them. It's so nice to be able to do something that you know is going to really help some people. And that program today was, to me, very moving, just to see how much what we sent them will help them. It's even better when you know what you're giving is what they need. Announcements. October the 14th to the 16th is the Military Women's Memorial 25th Anniversary Celebration. Do you have any military women that have put their information into the, you want to stand up and tell us something about it?
In the Women's Memorial at the entrance of Arlington Cemetery there. If you all have visited the Women's Memorial at the entrance to Arlington Cemetery, if you go inside, there's one of the offices, they have these computers and it's a database. And you can put, if you served or a woman in your family, so you can upload a picture. And I did this, I think back when I think it's been about 25 years when it was a new memorial. I was on active duty at the defense. There's a picture of me, I think my father standing on my first lieutenant bar. So on the computer. So. But it's really neat, and you can update information as well. If someone you knew about, you know, if someone in your family has passed away, like maybe there was a major and then retired assistant colonel, you can update
You can do it online.
Yes.
Is there anybody else that's in there?
My mom.
And you are? Okay, I should be, and one of these days, I promise I will be.
You can do it alone, Marcy.
I know. Because when are you available? Send out an email about the celebration, and it's the 14th, 15th, and 16th, and there's a lot going on that week, so some of us are not gonna be able to make it, but if you do go, you have to get a ticket. Some of them cost something, and some of them are free, but no matter where you're going, you have to get a ticket. So just go online, and if you go, I think it will be, let us know, take some pictures. We like pictures. October the 15th, there's a grade marking honoring John Chapman Hunter. SADR is sponsoring that. More information in the newsletter. October the 21st and 22nd, there's a Vietnam symposium at the National and State Army Museum. I and two other Vietnam volunteers that volunteer at the museum are going to do a panel discussion for 15 minutes each. It's a lot shorter than my presentation, but if you know anybody that would like to hear, the other two they're good too. One's a dog handler and one was a artillery commander. So that's another thing you have to sign up for, but it should be interesting. October the 22nd is Irreverent Warriors Hikes from 8 until 5, and we're looking for volunteers for that. Again, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to volunteer for, but remember, you are volunteers and it's up to you. No one makes you do it. Do what makes you happy. November the 11th is Veterans Day, so please celebrate our veterans in your own way. Speaking of that, but all of our veterans, please stand up so we can take pictures. Take pictures if you go to an event, and don't forget to say thank you for their service, and for us old Vietnam vets, welcome us home. Next chapter meeting is November the 12th. Speaker is Patrick O'Neill of Burke Historical Society, and he's speaking on Alexander and the Revolution. That should be okay. Rocco?
We got some new people.
Okay.
If anybody would like to buy a last minute raffle ticket, they're all winners. Please. One ticket is $2, 3 tickets are $5, and 10 tickets for $10. So last call. Anybody want your last minute ticket?
Okay, and I'm going to deviate just a little bit because as we go to the raffle, I'm also going to invite you to go ahead and get some more food. If your raffle ticket is called while you're getting food, just let us know.
Steve,
Emily. Thank you to Carol. Where is she? Where's Carol? Marie, Dora, Mary Walker, and Natalie Arline for running the stuff. And the raffles were given. Get the raffle. The raffle.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay, my clipboard. Where's my clipboard?
Online.
Emily, do you know who gave it?
Where's the clipboard?
Captain Neil.
B-E-A-L.
Thank you. Okay, I don't know what. Hey, Barbara, are you ready?
That's possession of the clipboard. That's.
Five, four, four.
There you go. And before you do, go pick up. All right, next number, are you listening? 756-570. 570.
Five, seven, oh.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Six, 1, 2. 6, 1, 2. Six, 1, 2. All right, my dear, if you would like to pick one, pick winning ticket from here. You can be on the mic. Either one, either pile. Very good. Thank you. How about?
Can you say that over the mic?
637. 637. Good. Take a break. And we have a 628. We have a 628. Number 628. How about 668? Do we have a 668? All right. How about 575? 575. All right. You like it? How about 610? Huh? 610. He's got it. Okay. Six, 4. 664. Yep, I got it, but somebody else. You got it? You have to say 664? Yeah, so give it 664. Got it. You want it? Yeah. How about 628? 628. No 628? I'm talking to somebody.
If you have a 597, 597. Oh my goodness.
No 597.
597? Yeah. All right. How about 560?
Are you going? But you have 597?
Yes.
560.
560. We have it. How about 582? 582. Good. How about 574? There we go. Like a large someone. Nine, six. 596. Yes, we have it. Okay, good. Last one is going to be. 596. And the last one is 663. 663.
Or we would like to make an announcement that there's dogs and cats. For those of you that have dogs and cats, we'd like to take them. I'd like to have them this in our addiction.
Almighty God, we started this meeting with you and we are closing it with you. Thank you for making this meeting a success. We would not have done it without you because many are our plans, but it is you who establishes them. May the things we have learned today stir our hearts and may we put them into action. Amen.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all the new members.
Thank you.